Wow. Jamila, you are a hard act to follow, but I just want to say thank you on behalf of all of us for stretching our thinking, for your provocative stance, for living your truth, and for giving us access to it and posing the hard questions that we need to continue to think about. Can we give Jamila just one more round of applause? Thank you. Can't do it. Someone's telling me to go up to the stage, can't do it. My name is Pat Norman, and I'm the current board of SRI's board of directors, current chair, sorry. And on behalf of the board, it is my privilege to thank so many people who have engaged in countless efforts to make fall meeting happen today. I want to start with Heidi Vosekis, our former office manager, who did so much logistical behind-the-scenes work to make this fall meeting happen. Heidi, where are you? Thank you, Heidi. And standing right next to Heidi, Chris Jones, our technology specialist, who has provided all things technical during fall meeting. Thank you, Chris. Beth Graham. Beth, where are you? Oh, there you are, right back there. Will you stand up, please? Our professional development specialist. Beth, you've provided so much behind-the-scenes work, particularly with our facilitators, and the support that you've provided them for many months before and during fall meeting have really helped them create safe spaces for us to engage in powerful learning together. Thank you, Beth. Collaborative Learning Group facilitators, would you stand so that we could recognize you, please? Thank you to each and every one of you who are able to create the conditions for us to learn so well and so deeply together. I also deeply thank our pre-conference facilitators and our learning experience facilitators. If you played that role, would you please stand so that we can recognize and thank you as well? And I thank my current board members, my fellow board members who are engaged in supporting the organization and continuing to evolve and grow. Would you please stand so that we can recognize you one more time? I'm so grateful to be working with such a dedicated, hardworking group of servant leaders. I also want to take a moment to recognize and honor several board members who wrapped up their role on the board earlier this year since we last were together at fall meeting in Atlanta. They are Kevin Fahey, Pete Bermudez, and Jean Thompson-Grove. I'm going to ask you to come forward, please. I know you didn't know this was coming. I appreciate you playing along. Pete, the first time that I served as a facilitator in a collaborative learning group at fall meeting, I was so fortunate that you were one of the participants in that group. And every time you posed a question, you shared your experience, you revealed an insight, I learned so much from you, and that's exactly how I continue to experience our collaboration on the board. You have made so many deep commitments to the board's work and the products that we've produced, and I thank you for your leadership. Thank you. We have a little something. Kevin, my mentor, I have to admit, it's been quite a challenge to step into the board chair role because you have very hard shoes to fill, my friend. And big ones, yeah, I'll give you that too. Your deep knowledge of organizational development and adult learning have done so much to support our organization in growing into what it is today. And I have leaned on you so much, and I know that there are lots of other people in the organization who do, and I just formally thank you for your leadership in SRI.
At no point.
A little something else.
Get back to it. Thank you. Good service, sir.
Jean, co-founder of SRI. And our only governing member on the board before you elected to step down from that position. It is hard to know where to begin to thank you. You helped birth SRI into existence. Your uncompromising determination and your unwavering, boundless energy, your extraordinary vision has helped shape who SRI is today. And I thank you so deeply. You three are our true superstars and the heart of this organization. And so the small token of appreciation that we have from you today comes from an art gallery here called Garcia Art Glass. It's a local San Antonio group that is run by 3 generations of women in the same family. And we thought that it represents our appreciation for all that you've done. You've really helped to bridge who SRI was at its infancy to where it is today. I also want to thank everyone here this morning who has participated in fall meeting for bringing their best selves to that participation. I know that the rich and provocative conversations that we've had, well, I hope, as Jamila has really encouraged us to do, are not just for the learning that we've engaged in here, but that we're going to take those intentions and the learning that we've engaged in into next week and beyond. Thank you for experiencing discomfort, for sharing your truth, for questioning your assumptions. Our students deserve nothing less. I think that leaves just about one person in this room who I haven't recognized. Carrie. You can stay right there if you like, because I know you're a person who does not seek the limelight. And I know these next couple of minutes might be a little uncomfortable, so I appreciate you embracing the discomfort as we honor. This so epitomizes the way that Carrie has gone about quietly and in an unassuming way, just running this organization. And you are our first full-time executive director of SRI. And your contributions to SRI have been both deep and wide. Just as a few highlights. Well, as soon as you came, you shepherded the organization through a murky 2-year lawsuit. You have expanded our website and our virtual offerings. You have increased SRI's revenue through national fee-for-service work that goes on across the country. You have helped to establish and sustain regional retreats across the country. And you have supported affiliate development, and you continually support the board's learning. More importantly, however, since becoming executive director, you have persistently asked us to unpack and to grow into our mission. You continually posed the question back to both the board and affiliates. What does it mean for an organization to be fiercely committed to educational equity and excellence. You were the one who looked at us years ago and said, students are building a racial narrative whether we talk explicitly about it or not. With patient urgency, you compelled us to understand that if we learn to talk about race, all other equity issues become easier to address. You told us in no uncertain terms, we can write PBL units until the cows come home, but it's not going to make schools more equitable. And you informed us straight out, unless and until we're able to have parallel conversations about race and equity, other reform efforts and curricular initiatives like project-based learning won't matter. Your unwavering dedication, your deep courage, and your tireless efforts have enabled SRI to evolve from our early identity as the protocol people or the people to actually being an organization that's beginning to embody its mission. And because of you, equity is now firmly more at the center of the national offerings and of our learning. And that was a heavy, heavy lift for which we'll forever be indebted. Carrie? You are clearly leaving SRI as a better organization. I know that one of the things that you've had to shoulder for these last 6 years is all about the finances. And you've had to fret a lot about money, right? And you are actually leaving SRI in a much more stable financial position. For that, we are also grateful. And, you know, it was several years ago that you launched our Dream Big fundraising campaign. And we've been dreaming big to try to figure out how could we start to thank you and honor you for your service. Now, Kevin, you told me no plaques. So we do not have a plaque for you. Just telling you that up front. We do have a star or a heart from you from the Garcia art class to represent how we feel about you. But more importantly, we thought that a way to honor you is to put SRI on even stronger financial footing. The 29 current and past board members have collectively come together, and we're donating $25,000 in your name to SRI. We hope that that collective donation begins to express our gratitude for all that you've done to support SRI and our really bright future that lies ahead of us.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Be on the lookout for more contribution requests as my last act for SRI. It's been an honor. And I'm not leaving, I'm just not going to be in charge. So I'll still be around. So thank you, and we'll see you next year in Boston.
Grab a bite to eat between now and 1 o'clock, and hopefully we'll see most of you at our organizational development meeting at 1 o'clock in Salon A and B, where you'll have an opportunity to hear from the 3 finalists for the executive director position, because we are an organization that values transparency and inclusivity, and we would really love to get your feedback as we move forward with this important decision. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.